Question. Go ahead, bud.
DeAndre, what you got to see as far as the offensive struggles out there tonight?
I think first of all you gotta give credit to LSU. It was a solid bunch, especially up front. Fast group. So just give credit to those guys. And I think some of the plays where we had some opportunities, we just didn't capitalize.
In back.
Is that the fastest defense you guys gone up against all year?
They're probably up there. They're definitely up there.
DeAndre, did you feel like coming into this game that we've become so limited in just rushing the ball? I mean, did you just feel like that was a product of getting behind Irving and becoming one-dimensional because of that?
Yeah, I think we pretty much we didn't lead at any points of the game, so that kind of dictated why I didn't get as many carries. But like I said, a lot of that credit goes to LSU. They did a good job.
DeAndre, what has your career at Texas Tech meant to you, and finishing here in Houston, what does that mean?
It's been special, man. It's been a hell of a ride through the ups, through the downs. The relationships I've created with these guys, and somehow I'll never forget. I would have liked to go out with a win, but it was a special night for me.
Could you have imagined this season, this year, the last 2 years after what happened in Missouri?
Yeah, man, it was definitely a process. I can tell you that. Because it was kind of my first major injury, so I really didn't know, what was for me in the future. So it was definitely a process, definitely a grind, but I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Jakeem, talk about just the matchup you had tonight and LSU's job, I guess, of covering, your ability to get loose a couple of times.
LSU definitely did a good job covering me up. It's something I made a few plays on them, and they made a few plays on me. Taking my hat off to Jalen Mills. He's a great defensive back, and I knew from the first beginning that I was going to be matched up with him. And he got me on a few times, and I got him on a few times. And like I said, he's a great back. I can see him going top of the draft.
Question for both you guys. I guess, what are y'all's thoughts, kind of where the program's at right now overall, and kind of what y'all kind of see in the future?
I definitely think it's on the up and up. I mean, they got some great guys coming in. They got some great young leaders already here. So, it's definitely going to be a lot of work they need to put in this offseason. But I think leader-wise, they have that, so they'll be in good shape.
Just basically going off what DeAndre said, I think this program is a great program. I think seeing those prospects, seeing myself like DeAndre, myself, Raven, all those guys, you see us making big plays in this conference, and that's just going to bring in more prospects like us. And so, yeah, I feel like this program is going to go up.
Jakeem, can you talk about just what you've seen from Mahomes throughout the season? Coach Kingsbury talked a lot about how he's grown. What have you seen from him?
I've seen Pat grow a lot. I mean, he took on the leadership as a quarterback. Nothing moves without the center and the quarterback. And Pat, he took on that leadership, and he get on to us about not getting our depths, dropping balls, and all that type of stuff. And I feel like looking forward into the future, he's just going to continue to increase that leadership, and he's going to get those receivers right, and you never know that he might win the Heisman one day.
DeAndre, I know you're busy with the game, but were you able to see what Leonard was doing? Your thoughts on the game that he had tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he had a great season, and just to top it off, he had a great bowl game. He's a good player. Wish him nothing but the best.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen.